Hi guys, welcome to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. What a beautiful day it's been today. How's it been for you? Synchronicities played a beautiful, well, it's Spirit's helping hand, right? That's what synchronicity is. And it was great. I met somebody this morning, and it's funny how the universe brings people together to help each other in certain ways if we're able to be open to that. I think a lot of the times with me is because of my own situation. I've gone kind of introvert, because the spiritual path is about awakening. And everybody says, what do you mean? Oh, Mark, spiritually awakening, it must be beautiful. What do you mean? Tell me. And I say, guys, you know what? The spiritual awakening is kind of bloody scary sometimes. And it kind of makes you see things that maybe you wish you hadn't seen. Your eyes open up to things that can be really traumatic, and you start to witness certain things around you that you think, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people bitching. I'm tired of people wanting things, money, this, that, and tired of all of the stuff that's happening around me, and it becomes traumatic. And then you start to see all the issues in the world, all the lies, all the manipulation, and awakening can be really challenging. So it's hard to find the balance to try and get yourself not to be totally involved and get pulled into the darkness, rather than see it, be aware of it, but don't let it consume you to the state where you daren't even walk out of your house anymore. And there lies that little snippet, that secret of how to walk a spiritual path in balance. Because I know for many, many years I have read for people who have awoken to the spirituality, to their awareness, and they basically shut the door and they don't want to talk to anybody because it's so challenging. So to you out there, guys, if any of you are going through that, I would say that it's part of the process. I think we've all been through it, and I've certainly been through it. And it does challenge me even to this day, when I sometimes just don't want to walk out of the door because I'm more comfortable and more safe in my own environment and working on myself on a daily basis. Now my ears just popped, Spirit's coming, so this is obviously for somebody out there, that you need to know that you are a special person, and there's nothing wrong with you when you feel that way, that you can't communicate with people because you just feel you're on a different level. Okay, don't worry about it, you'll get over that. But the encouraging thing I'd like to say is that once you get up off your bum and get out there and say to the universe, to Spirit, to God, whoever you want to call it, look guys, bring the right people in my life now. I don't want to be surrounded by negative people, people who don't see, people who don't care, people who don't have a heart. I want to be around people who are lovely, kind, caring. And get yourself out there and you'll be surprised. Synchronicity is Spirit's helping hand, and that's just what happened this morning. So hopefully we're going to have a new event this year, again another free event, Illuminate, but I might change the name because Illuminate's lovely. A lot of people have been saying, oh, but that's the dark, and no, but because my new website is launching any day now, you will see that there's the awakening retreats. So basically I'm doing retreats around the world, and we're just setting up them now as we speak. So I might call it the Ultimate Awakening event this year, and we might make it even more special, and you all know it's free of charge for all of you to come and experience all the healers from around the world, pure energy, certified practitioners and speakers. They all come and freely give their work and love to you, because that's what mankind is in truth. You often say to me, I'm depressed, I'm sad because people are selfish. And well, there are a lot of selfish people in the world, but let me tell you, there's a lot more beautiful people who care, okay? And you know what? When we talk about selfishness, it may only be a part of their journey that they have to awaken to. So ask yourself before you throw stones, have you ever felt have you ever been a bit selfish at times? And I've often said that, being a bit selfish for yourself is good good healing, and then you're able to become stronger to give more. So don't push or blame or say bad things about anybody. Let everybody be. Let everybody find their own journey, and find your circle of close people who are like you in the same energy. I think that's today's message, really. Find the right people around you and surround yourself with beautiful people. Okay. Just before I continue, it isn't my fault if your crystal hasn't arrived, and I'll tell you why. Because the Koreos changed its whole system a few weeks ago, just before Christmas. And we were sending these parcels out, and some of you guys were saying, hey, why is my email on there? This is privacy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, hey, this is what the Koreos was asking for. So we apologize for that. But when the local postal service ask for things, then we try to abide by what they ask for. Now, the postal service has made a mistake, and that is that sometimes, and they know there's a glitch in the matrix there, they've got a problem. And what it is when a crystal gets sent out, we didn't see this until, we've rectified it straight away, but my staff noticed that there were some printed addresses without the postal address on. So sometimes there were postal addresses on, which we gave them, but sometimes it was missing. So I think there's only 3, but you 3 are important to me, guys, and don't ever worry, because I have 100%, I believe I have 100% in 15 years of working with crystals and shipping them out. So I'll always look after you guys. Never worry, never. I'll always be kind and caring and whatever you want, okay? That's who I am. It's about you receiving the crystal and working with it and experiencing the love of crystals and the love of pure energy that I place into them with everything else. So today's subject, guys, this is going to be quite a long video, but hey ho. Okay, today, what are we talking about? We're going to talk about dreams. Okay, your dream. Not dreams when you fall asleep, but the daydreams of what you want in life. I dream of this, I dream of that. And it's such an interesting and really deep subject. And I love talking about these subjects when we get onto them. And the Lighthouse membership, which is soon be here, you guys that are talking about thyroids, you guys that are talking about all sorts of stuff, you're sending messages about all sorts of things that are wrong with you, which are really personal. And I don't want to share on here. But remember, when we've got a private membership, we can talk about what we want. The government, YouTube can't touch us because it's private, it's between us, so we can go into depth and talk about the real stuff that nobody dare talk about on here, because they're frightened of losing their sight and being prosecuted. So that is another reason why a lot of people are wanting this membership, so look forward to that. So dreams, it's really interesting, dreams, and I'm going to try and tackle this as much as I can, and I don't care how long it's going to take. So let's look at this word, dream. Now for me, I have an issue with dreams now. I have an issue with you saying I've got these dreams, and you're going to say to me, but that's what we strive for, dreams. You know what? Even to this day, I see people struggling in their life because they dream about wanting something. Now, let's break down what a dream is. I'm going to simplify that now and make it really quick with this analogy. What is a dream, and how did that dream occur? My philosophy of a dream is somebody else's dream. A dream is not your dream. It was somebody else's reality. You get it? Or is that too deep? Okay. I wanted to be one of the most amazing psychic readers in the world. And I looked up to certain people that I believed in, and I dreamed about being this person. In that time of dreaming about being that person, remember, it was a person. It wasn't my dream. It was somebody else's dream. Get it? Oh, I dreamed to do this. I dreamed to do that. Why? Because you've seen it. Okay, let me break down what a dream truly is. It's one person's footsteps along a journey, and one day they give you the information of what they've done in their life, and you go, oh my God, that would be my dream. Hi, hello? Now, why would you be dreaming of somebody else's dream? Because if the original dream was actually not a dream, it was reality, then let me slap you across the face and me across the face and say, wake up from dreams and create your reality. Create your reality by every step you take. And I'm telling you this now, what I've learned through my clients who are A-listers, who are the most famous people, or people who have found their happiness. It makes no difference who you are. Your reality of footsteps take you to where you need to be. And if you ask any famous people or anybody who's become successful, they created their dream. And their dream was each step they took. And I don't believe it was necessarily to do with a board and putting their visions on there. I believe that they felt, they walked, and all of a sudden things started to happen. Synchronicities, a bit of what we call luck, or I call Spirit's intervention. Luck, no. Spirit knows, they help us. It's whether we are able to see that, whether we're able to recognize the moments when we've been brought together. Now remember the story about the man drowning at sea. Remember that? He was drowning at sea and a boat came along and the guy said, here, take my hand. He said, no. God is going to save me. Okay. So the guy went, okay, and went off and he's drowning. And then next thing, a big massive ship comes and throws the boy over, and said, quick, grab hold of the boy and I'll put, no, God will save me, God will save me. Okay, and then he goes, and next thing, a helicopter comes past, drops the man down, said, here, take my hand. No, God's going to save me, leave me alone. So the helicopter went, and then he drowned. And then he gets to heaven. And he said to God, my God, I was drowned and you never saved me. And God said, I sent a little dinghy, I sent a boat, and I sent a helicopter. What more did you want? So a lot of the times we don't see what's being given to us. And each step we take, and let me go back somewhere. I remember I was sat with a very famous lady who had done so well in LA. And I asked her, because I was curious, you've been doing this now for many, many years. Can I ask you, think about this. When was your first break when you tackled it and you worked so hard and you did what you did? When was your first break for your first movie? And she said, it just happened over a coffee in a bar. She met somebody. And I have heard this story over and over again. And today I was sat at a coffee bar and I met this lady and we got talking, and it ended up that we knew each other and I had done something very special somewhere, and it belonged to her. This place belonged to her, and then we connected, and now we might be able to do something. You see how the universe works? And even if we don't do anything, the universe always tries to bring the right people to us all the time. So those lucky breaks, as we call them, in my humble opinion, are Spirit's helping hand. And you may say, well, why doesn't Spirit ever help me? And I say to you, do you get up and do you get out there and do you do things? Do you expect everything to happen and given to you because, like the guy drowned in, expected everything that he wanted exactly how he wanted, and then he dies and he goes to heaven and God says, I sent you everything, but you didn't take it. So the secret, in my opinion, to life and finding those moments where synchronicities happen, where Spirit brings, where Spirit intervenes and works to help you find the right moments to find who you are the signs that are right in front of us sometimes that we don't see. So going straight back now to awakening and spirituality, it is challenging, but it's also amazing, because if you open your eyes to the right things, then you will always heal, strengthen, and create your reality because of what you decide to focus on. You know, a lot of you were talking to me on the last video about eyes and carrot, and I mentioned stress. 90% of stress is due to what you do and what you see. And it's true. Whatever you look at is either strengthening your eyes or weakening them. Do you understand that? So if I'm fighting with somebody eye to eye, I'm getting stress. If I'm looking at the internet, seeing bad things on there, I'm receiving stress into my eyes and they become blurred. But if I'm looking at beautiful things in nature, if I speak to people who are beautiful, if I see things around me, people who are beautiful and kind and caring, your eyes become more brighter and stronger and more powerful. Everything, and I mean everything, is about choices. And the choice to see what you want to see and disregard the things that are not important to you, that will hold you back, is also so very vital to your journey of spirituality. So going back to dreams, a dream, in my humble opinion, is who you are right now. You are living your dream. And I don't care whether you're sat down and you've got no money and you don't know, and everybody treats you bad and everything's going wrong and you're unlucky. Reality is, you can change all of that. For 2 years, guys, I've been trying to say to you, it's not selfish to say goodbye to certain people and reject things that are causing you sadness, pain, suffering, stress, and illness. It's your life. It's your choice. And that's what I did. I chose to say goodbye to people that were causing me stress. And it's horrible for them. But actually, I look back now and think they've never been better, because I was there and I was holding them back. So there are moments we need to walk away and find our strength, and to know that everybody's going to be fine. Get rid of the job that's causing you pain and suffering, in the sense that look for a new job that's going to make you happy while you've got the crappy job. So you've got your crappy job and you make a decision to think, you know what, I hate my job. However, I'm going to look for something that's going to make me happy. And then when you find a job, you walk into work and say, look, I'm really sorry. I've really tried and this isn't for me, and I found something else. So thank you very much. If somebody works for me and said, look, Mark, I really loved working for you, but I found something else. I'm working for myself. I'd give them a cuddle and say, good for you. So don't ever think and feel nervous or bad for creating your life, because true, kind people will always encourage you. And the ones who don't encourage you are selfish and only are worried for their own self-centered self, for what they want from you. But if they truly loved you, they'd want to see you fly. I'm a practitioner in general. That's who I am. I love practicing healing and helping people. And now I've become a guide for people to learn the same thing. When I hear of people who have come here and now created their own centres and they're doing really well, I am the happiest guy in the world. They're fulfilling their dreams. Anybody who cares for you, truly cares for you, will support you in any way you want. Your dream is who you are right now. Your dream is within you, and your dream was the moment you were born till this moment. And you are living your dream every single moment. So create your dream in the moment. Don't look at people and create your dream because of their dream, because then it's not your dream. So I ask you, what is your dream? What makes you happy and what makes you sad? Now, some people will work so hard at doing a certain project, or there are some people who work so hard at, say, I want to be a ballet dancer, okay? And they work and they work and they work, and then everything goes wrong. Their knees hurt, or they hurt and then they can't ballet dance, or they become a footballer and they train and train and train, and then all of a sudden they get arthritis or a knee injury, and you see what happens to them. They fall and they get sad, and just because you've trained all your life for something doesn't make that you. It doesn't make you that person. You are you, and whatever you go through in life, and I don't care about how many hours I've trained as a healer and psychic, that doesn't make me a healer and psychic. I am Mark in fact, no, I'm not my name. I am me. I am more than Mark Bajerski. You are more than your name. You are you, infinite power, awareness, amazing, creating miracles, doing whatever you want to do, making yourself the most powerful soul in the world, which you are. The only thing that limits you is what you think you are. Oh, Mark, I've been working for 15 years at this and everything's going wrong and I can't do anything else because I've invested 15 years into my life. No, you've lived 15 years of your life and you've done something which is what you did. But it isn't who you are. And we get so trapped in the I am. No, you're not I am. You are everything. You are more than I am a dancer. I am an actor. I am a singer. You are more than that. You just walked a path of life and a journey of life. And along the way, you just happened to step off and spend some time singing, spend some time acting, spend some time working in a factory, spend some time being a nurse, spend some time being this, doing that, being a healer, being a psychic. But you are not that. You are anything. And whatever you do at any given moment, as long as you enjoy your day, then you are living your dream because you are creating your dream. So ask yourself, are you living your dream today? I am. And if everything was taken away from me, if this academy disappeared tomorrow, if all the crystals disappeared, and all my clothes off my back disappeared, only then would I truly know my worth. Am I really, really balanced and spiritual? Because I can tell you this, I can start again and again and again. And that's the beautiful thing about life. Nobody can ever stop you, no matter what they do, because you are you. And each moment that I keep sharing with you to invest in yourself is exactly why I say that. Invest in you. Give yourself all the love, all the time, all the energy, because that's the only thing that heals you. That's the only thing that truly will make you happy for no reason. So you get your fantastic job, you get your £1 million, you get your perfect partner. That ain't going to make you happy because you have to make yourself happy. You've got to work on you to be happy, ultimately, because you only know truly if you're happy when you have nothing left. Because when you have nothing left, all you value yourself is you. So ask yourself, how do you value yourself? That's how I work towards every day. And I value myself. And I told you this many times. At one time, if I didn't have £500 in my pocket when I went out on a night out when I was 30 years old, 20 years old, I'd feel like I was nobody. You give me €1 in my pocket to have a tea now, a nice mint tea up the road, and that's all I need. Because it's not the €1, it's me. It's what makes me happy. It's not the cars, it's not the wealth, it's not being a millionaire. Oh, but Mark, if you're a millionaire, you can travel, you can do what you want. I know loads of people, and I was one of them. I travelled to Bali and I was sad at one time. So it's not about where you're going. You can be sad anywhere and you can be happy anywhere. And that's the moral of the story today. You work on your happiness. You are your dream. Don't look at other people for their dreams to be your dreams, because you are copying something that isn't you. Your dream unfolds as it's meant to each step you take. Have a big smile in your face tomorrow when you go out of the door, and know that your dreams, your reality, your life, your miracles, your Spirit's helping hand, everything that's working for you is happening at every moment. And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it just means that you need to give yourself some time in Mother Nature and breathe and heal. But always have a cheeky smile on your face saying, something's going to happen. And when you do that, you open up to a new reality. It means that you trust that there is another influence in this world working really hard towards your life. And they do. So you've got two choices. You can live in the pity, the blame, the anger, the karma, all of those things. Or you can wash them away now and say, you know what, maybe this crazy guy with the crazy tops might have a point. So what have you got to lose? Why don't you make 1 month of your life this way? Live with the knowing that everything's going to be right. That's the most powerful thing in the world to try and do, because your mind will try and stop you. It will work hard to stop you and bring you back down again. It's what we're used to. We're used to low vibration. Come on, time to raise ourselves. It's our time. It's your time. To the nicest message I get that I feel is really powerful today, to the one that touches my heart, and you know what, it can be 2 lines, it can be a long, it doesn't matter if it's long or short, but something that you want to say and you feel underneath here, post it, and I'll just read through them, whichever spirit says that's the one. I'm gonna send you this. There's just a little mark here, just a tiny little mark, you can't even see it, but this crystal, a beautiful, beautiful amethyst will come to you as a little gift from my heart to yours. Okay, I love you all, guys. It's been a long video, but you know what? Hey ho, they're getting longer, right? And the people who need to hear these messages will always listen to them, and that's it. So it's for you. This isn't about getting out there to, 1 million people to listen to, 30 seconds of I know everything. This is about getting down to the nitty gritty of life, getting down to the reality of it, clearing away the rubbish and really seeing life for what it truly is. It can be a miracle if you live your life as a miracle. You are the miracle. Be amazing. Thank you for subscribing to Matt Bayersky YouTube channel. Have a lovely day, guys, from my heart to yours. I really mean that. Be the most amazing person that you are. And for the next month, live as you are the dream. And the dream will appear. You are your dream. Don't forget that. Love you all. Take care.